Welcome to Land the House. I'm Seth. Today I am checking out the iScooter i7 Pro. This scooter has all kinds of great features. Let's go ahead and dive into the review. The scooter was packaged well with foam on all sides to protect it during shipping. Now for the assembly, all you had to do was put a few screws around the handlebar and then also on the rear fender to get that attached. Let's take a tour around the iScooter i7 Pro. Let's start down here on the front wheels. So, as you can see, the tread is very modest and should give you plenty of traction when you're hitting the trail or the pavement. It does have front disc brakes, as you can see right there. In order to activate those, of course, you just squeeze your handle and that will activate that brake. It does have both front and rear shocks. So if you can look down up under here, you'll see that shock is available right down in there. It has a wider than usual footbed, which is very nice to be able to keep your feet comfortable as you ride. It's got a rubber here which is attached, and as you can see, it's got blinkers right in here on both the front and the back of that footbed. In order to charge the unit, it's got a liftable flap right here, and it says DC on it, and it does have a spring to close it whenever it's not being charged. On the back it has dual shocks, one on both sides. The fender on the back doesn't have any electronics on it. You're going to have the blinker and the brake light right up under here, and that will be seen here in just a moment when we get this turned on. Reflectors on the side for protection, and like I said, blinker indicator here as well. As far as the handlebar closure mechanism, it's got a tab that lifts up. You can pull this forward, and there's also a safety click right here that helps this not fall down whenever this has been opened. Moving up the column, there is a light right here which can be adjusted some. Probably going to be keeping it right there at its default spot. The disc brakes are here on both sides of the handlebar, as you can see right there. It does have a manual bell. A nice ergonomic grip on both sides for making a comfortable ride. Here is your throttle, and then over here is the mechanism for changing various settings. So power button, light, horn. We've got S and M down here. This little clip is important. When this is pushed up, it'll allow the handlebar to rest into this groove right here on the foot pedal, and that's how you carry this scooter. Let's talk about the control pad here. We've got a light button up top. We've got the horn button. This will change the mode, and this down here will change the metric used, either miles per hour or kilometers. Power button here, and then your blinker is up under here as well. So let's go ahead and hold down the power button. The screen is going to turn on here. So you can see currently it's got this little walking symbol, and that's when you're walking the bike. But if I press the S button here, it will change the mode. There's economy mode. We've got race and sport, and then back to walking right there. So if I press the horn, it just causes a little beep. Of course, you can do this as well. Now, as far as the light button goes, if we turn up under here, you can turn that light on or off. Now, there is a blinker up under here. So check right here, over here, and then also back here on the back, it will have a blinker as well. It also makes a beeping sound. Turn that off by putting the switch back to the middle. So if you press the M right here, it will change from miles per hour to kilometers right there. Because I'm in the US, I'm going to keep it on miles. All right, well, now that we have seen this, let's go for a ride. Let's check out how responsive these shocks are. They're a little bit firm, to be honest, but that's nice. You don't want to be bounced off of a hole. I just finished putting 3 miles on the scooter around town. It was a bit loud there, so I thought I'd come back out here and talk to you about the things that I like and dislike about this scooter. So to start off with the things that I like about it, first of all, and the very first thing I noticed was the acceleration. This thing has quite a kick to it. I was not prepared for that. As soon as you push that throttle, you are going. So it's actually the best acceleration I've tested out so far on various scooters. So definitely a thumbs up on that. The footbed is nice and big. You can put both feet side by side or kick one on the back and one in the front, and you've got so much room to move around. It's quite comfortable, and it's also a good rubber that keeps your traction so you're not slipping around either. Right out of the box, I got this up to a speed of 28 miles per hour, nice and fast. The brakes are so responsive, it's really good. I went down quite a large hill and did not even worry about it because the brakes stop you without any problem whatsoever. It's quite easy to change between the different modes here, and also using the blinkers, especially on the road, was not a problem at all. I'm also a real big fan of the way this collapses, so just this one handle will do it. That little D-ring up under here will click into the base. What I like about it is that it's straight, so if I need to pick this up, it's pretty easy to pick up, and I don't have to worry about the handle being off to one side. And then getting this back to operating mode is very easy as well. Now for a few things that I don't like about this scooter, it's very difficult to see the screen in full sun. It'd be nice if that were a little bit brighter. The next thing, the shocks are very firm. Now that may be a simple fix because I see they can be adjusted here on the back, and that will probably do it. But I noticed as I was riding, it would be important to not lock my knees, or else it'll jar you around pretty good. But just keep a slight bent knee and you're good to go there. And the last thing that's a little bit odd is how the kickstand is over here in the back. I'm used to it being a little bit more in the middle, but honestly, that's not much of an issue. It still works pretty good. The scooter does a fantastic job on pavement. It's pretty good on grass, and gravel is okay. Sand, not so much. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to go scooter around on the beach. This thing may not like the sand too much. I'm here on a dirt path. Let me show you what the acceleration is like on race mode. All right, you ready? I'm gonna do a slight kickoff and then just press the throttle. So as you can see, even here on this dirt, it is quite quick to accelerate from a stop. The i7 Pro has a 2,000 watt motor, can go up to 38 miles per hour, has a 48.5 volt, 15 amp hour battery, has a range of 50 miles, and can carry 330 pounds. Charging does take a while, at 8 to 10 hours, but overnight it should be back up to 100% and good to go the next day. The iScooter i7 Pro is my new favorite scooter. I'm looking forward to putting a lot of miles on this coming up this summer. So many features that are fun to have, and I think you will enjoy it as well. If you want to check out more information on the i7 Pro, then I'll have links in the description down below. Thanks for watching. I'm Seth with Land2House, and I will see you in the next video.